many comments saying that they did not want to leave my novel aside, whoever was reading it. Most of the people have read it in the first sitting. Those who read it in night till they sleep, woke up in the morning and started reading it again as soon as they got time. That is the response I received from my novel. I made sure that anybody who reads the first chapter would not want to leave my novel. So next in the line is twist. Why you should have twist? Because whenever a reader reads a book, he or she tries to predict what will happen in the novel. So we as a reader, if I let us say I talk about me, when I'm reading a book, I always try to foresee what is going to happen in the next chapter. If it happens, then I'm satisfied that, oh, I'm good at guessing things now. If it does not happen like that, some twist comes, then I'm surprised and I'm more interested in the novel. Means in either case, I'm happy reading the novel. So any emotion that you get, okay, whether it is satisfaction of being correct or being able to predict the novel, or whether it is the surprise of not being able to predict the novel, in either case, you are engaging your reader. But if you are not doing anything and they are getting disappointed, then they'll not suggest your book to anyone. I'll give you an example. Revolution 2020 is my favorite book and I hate the ending of that novel. The three characters, A and B, two guys, C is a girl. So I rooted the girl C and A to be together, but girl and B ends up getting together. So I hated that ending and it struck in my heart so much that whenever I spoke with anyone who loved reading books, I always brought up the topic of Revolution 20. Because of me, a lot of people got interested in reading that book. So it does not matter what emotions you leave your readers with, whether happy, sad, anger, hurt, whatever it is, but they must leave your novel with some kind of emotion. So in this particular case for Revolution 2020, I was hurt, but I had that emotion in me. So it was so instilled in my heart that I always spoke about Revolution 2020. Even today I'm talking to you about Revolution 2020. I read it in 2012, I guess, in the beginning, June 2012. It has been 8 years and I'm still talking about it. So that happens. So you should leave your reader with some kind of ending, but you should not leave them with a disappointment. Except disappointment, leave with any feelings that you want to leave them with. Now, I'll give you an example of disappointment. Game of Thrones. I did not read the book. I watched the TV series. As I told you in my previous videos, I watch movies and TV series as well. I just don't read books. When I watched first season, I watched it again when I found out that second season is going to launch. And when the third season was going to launch, I watched first and second season again. And so on. And when the finale was going to launch, I watched all the seasons before that every day. So I always watched the episodes of GOT repeatedly whenever the new season was going to come, so that I could find a flow. But when I watched the last episode of that series, I have never watched any episode ever again after watching the last episode of GOT, because I was disappointed with the ending, and because of that disappointment I never watched it again. Otherwise I would still be watching it. Maybe I would have bought the book as well and would have read it. So you should never leave your readers with disappointment. Any other feeling is perfectly fine. Your reader must have some kind of a feeling at the end of the book. Now, next point is criticize your work. Whenever you are doing research, whenever you are deciding for the plot, think if there is a logic in your novel, if things are going into the flow, if reader would like it. Be self-critical, okay? Never to think that whatever you write is good. You should play two roles, one of author, one of reader. You should be author when you are writing and you should be a reader when you are reading. And you should satisfy both of them. You should satisfy the author inside you as well as you should satisfy the reader inside you. And for that, you should always keep on taking suggestions. Show your sample work to people you know who are close to you and who would give you honest opinions. And always be ready to take criticism. If you cannot handle criticism, please never to think about writing anything. Or publish. You can think about writing. Never to think about publishing anything if you cannot handle criticism. So be ready to handle criticism. Be ready to take suggestions and be ready to criticize your own work. And think of your book in two parts. One, as an author when you are writing, and two, as a reader when you are reading. So this is Avinash Mishra. I'll continue about this series in my next video. I'll post a video every Tuesday and Saturday at 4 p.m. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe.